Hey, welcome back to my channel. Like what we have seen in the first video in this playlist, how we can create a single page website. In this video, I'll explain the same idea, but with different effect. Like this, we have a toggle button and hide button. And we can select the link, for example, about. So here is the about page. If we select news, here is the news page. So the source code in the description. Download it now and follow with me. So like usual, I divided the code into three parts: HTML page, CSS page, and JavaScript page. So in HTML, the first part is the toggle button and hide button. Using Font Awesome, we have hamburger button and close button. Then we have the sidebar, which is the links. So this is the link for homepage, news, contact, and about. Each one of them has an event on click, and then we call a function called open page. We will see this in JavaScript. And then inside this function, we have a parameter home, which means the ID for the content for home. So the content for home, here it is, has an ID home, and the content for news has an ID news. So the same thing, and contact and about. So those are the content for each page. Now let me move to the style. The important part is this one, that rotate, which is created using JavaScript in a certain event, which when we click the toggle button, we want to add some 3D effects to show up the link, like here. When we click the toggle button, as you see, this is a 3D effect, so there is a transform to show up the links. So we have here transform rotate, as you see, and the rest is styling the links, styling the content for each page, styling the toggle icon and close icon, and for the whole body. And here we have JavaScript. JavaScript divided into two parts. One to create a new class that will toggle the page, which is rotate, which has some 3D effects, and then a function to open the targeted page. So once we click home, I want the home page to show up. When we click news, the same thing. First we access to the page, which is the division that wrap the whole project. Then we have add event for the toggle button, and for the close button we have an event on click. Here to create a new class, which is rotate, and here to remove the rotate. So when we click the close button, it will be like normal without any effects. And then here there is a function open page, and there is a parameter, which is the parameter that will tell us the targeted page based on its ID. So when we click home, I want to open the page that has an ID home. When I click news, I want to open the page that its ID is news. Then we have a for loop to hide all the pages. So I want to hide the home page, the news page, about page, and contact page. I want to hide all of them. Then we want to display the page that its link got clicked. So here we have an ID for home page. So once we click link home, I want to display the home page. So we change the style from display none to be display block, and the same thing for the others. And here to remove the rotate class and to hide the links. And finally we specify the home page to be the default page. So once we enter the page or reload the page, I want to see the home page. So here the link for the home page has an ID default open. Let me see the code in the console. Let me see once we click the toggle button what will happen, and once we click any link. So inspect element. So as you see here, the style for the home page is display none. So now we can't see the home page because we are now in the news page. So the style for the news page is display block, and we hide contact and about. But if we click home, the style for home change it to be display block, and for news change it to be none. The same thing. Okay, now let we see once we click the toggle button. Now we have a class page rotate, which is the 3D effect to show up the links. But when we click the close button, the class changes to be page, which is the default. So that's everything about this project. The next project will be how to make filtering for any content. So here we have men clothes, women clothes, and kids. So now we can see all of them. But if I click men, now we can see just the men clothes, women, and kids. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to keep informed once the new project got published. See you next time.